Okay, it says we're live here, but on YouTube it don't say that yet. There we go. Hello, uniquely creative people! Welcome to my channel. My name is Sherri Turquoise, and today I have a co-host. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Hayley. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I have an AuthorTube channel as well. I made lots of writing vlogs during November for NaNoWriMo, and this December I'm gonna make more writing vlogs and more writing content. So
Awesome! Actually, I didn't even know you had a YouTube account or any of those other accounts until you sent me those links. So I was like, oh, I can find her here.
oh yeah. You know, actually, the one link that I didn't send you was my YouTube channel. I just assumed that you knew.
No, but I think you're on the AuthorTube virtual retreat, right? Because I saw the word Hayley.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I will just use that. I'll just cheat a little. I'll do that one. I'll be adding that to the live stream links down below. All her links, by the way, are down below. Go check her out. She is awesome. She's great. She's kind.
Aw, thank you.
What is everyone going to be working on, and how is everyone doing? How has your week been?
I actually don't know what I'm going to be working on tonight, but I'm going to think of something. How about you?
I am going to be working on the last minute changes I need to make for the AuthorTube virtual retreat for my PowerPoint workshop thing and making sure everything's working properly.
Nice.
If it's anything like last round with me, I will always have something go wrong. So it's best just to get it all organized ahead of time.
Yeah. You know, I should actually do that too. I'm going to work on my PowerPoint for Sunday as well. What panel are you hosting?
I am handling the shoot, I forget the title. Different types of hard books, I believe, or the hardback. It's different
Cool.
companies that make hardback books because the majority of the people are only aware of Ingram Spark, Lulu. Some people are aware of Light and Source, but there are other companies that can do hardbacks. And I found out there actually is a lot more companies that can do hardback plus put it on Amazon. So there are more options than just the pulling out your hair companies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for self-publishing, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. That's really cool.
I'll be doing that, and if I got time to do other things, I will do that. I've been working 6 days straight, so if I make no sense, let me know, because the brain is basically
You're
tired.
fine. Yeah, you're fine.
I'm not seeing any comments.
No, me neither. Oh well.
Probably because there's another live stream happening right about now.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's always live streams happening all at once. I don't think it's really avoidable any day.
No, unless you go in the middle of the night.
I don't think so even then, because then like all the Europeans have live streams.
Oh yeah, that's true. That different time zone section.
Mm-hmm.
So on that note, do we want to do a sprint or do we want to wait a few minutes for comments to come in?
We could do a sprint.
How long are we thinking for? 15, 20, Rebel 30?
I'm good with 15 or 20.
Okay. Ignore the 5. So I'm thinking more of a 15 for a nice little warm up. And
Yeah,
just
sounds
get
good.
people the back here. So we'll start writing in 3, 2, 1. Happy writing, everyone! Okay, and that was time. How did everyone do? I'm got everything done, but figure out how to get this PowerPoint and be showing without taking up my entire computer screen. Because I never did PowerPoint through StreamYard, so this is an experience learning curve.
Mm-hmm. Well, did you
Yep.
share your screen?
And as soon as I go on to PowerPoint and click, what button am I looking for? Well, normally how I start a slideshow is go slideshow, then I go from the beginning. But if I click from the beginning, it takes over my whole computer screen, and I don't want that. So I'm going to have to play around with it.
Yeah. See if you can like open it in window mode. I'm not sure though. I haven't used PowerPoint in a really long time, except through the web browser.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I can help, but I'm actually going to be using Keynote for my presentations on Sunday. So
I don't know
we'll see how that
Keynote,
works.
so I'm only aware of PowerPoint.
Well, it's the Mac version of PowerPoint.
So I'm guessing that Scribbler thing is the is the version for Microsoft. Then, if you have for a Mac.
Yep. Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. That's more.
I mean, I use Microsoft PowerPoint on like my web browser.
Yeah.
So I can access it online, but I don't really. I'm trying out Keynote, so yeah.
Yeah. Well, it looks like we're both going to be having a little bit of a learning curve.
Exactly. Yeah.
Hello, Mr.
Valandis? Hello.
Hello, how are you? What are you going to be working on?
Yes, let us know. Well, I got at least 3 slides of my one PowerPoint done for my second presentation, which is going to have like more of the research aspect. So.
Oh. So wait, are you doing 2 PowerPoint presentations on the Author 2 virtual retreat or just the one?
No, 2. 2. Because I'm hosting 2 panels. Yeah, I know, I'm crazy.
No, I get it. Especially since this round was all the information kind of got sent last minute, so it's kind of understandable.
Yeah. I mean, Keelan has a lot on her plate, so
You can do
it the best that she can. Now I want to see what all the other panels are. When's your panel?
My panel is tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. There was a link to the schedule sent to our emails this morning or sometime today.
Yeah, I just looked up the playlist. Oh, cool. Yep.
I'm probably the only one that don't have that blue thing on their Author 2 virtual retreat thing because I don't know how to do that.
What?
I don't know how to add the thing that says sprint or workshop and then Author 2 virtual retreat underneath. I'm probably the only one that don't have that.
Oh,
I don't know how to.
I mean, where did you make the graphic?
Canva.
Okay, so yeah, if you upload the picture from Keelan, you can just add it in on top.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super easy though. I bet you could figure it out.
Yeah, I'm one of those slow learners if I tried playing by myself versus someone trying to show me.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm that way sometimes too. Don't worry.
We all have our perks and quirks.
Yeah. So what kind of videos do you make on your channel? Do you mainly just do lives or what?
I do a whole whack of videos actually. I do live streams all the time. I do read and live. Well, okay, they haven't started yet. Read and live stream soon. That start this week, but chaos happened.
Cool.
And I do weekly writing vlogs, weekly editing vlogs, weekly outlining vlogs, and writing tips videos. And every other Friday, a done writing content videos, and I do bonus videos too.
Cool. Cool. That's really great. When did you start your channel? Because I started mine in July.
I started mine this year, a week before April.
Oh, cool.
No,
Cool.
was
Fun.
it April that I did? No, last week of March I did my first video, and then I did the Camp NaNoWriMo vlogs every single day. There we go.
That's cool.
What about you? What kind of videos do you upload?
I mean, I do writing vlogs. So like in November I did a lot of NaNoWriMo vlogs. Actually I did daily vlogs for November, so I was uploading one every single day, which was wild, but it was fun. I'm looking to do more like informational videos in December.
Yeah.
Playwriting and stuff, which will be fun to make.
Oh.
And I'm also going to be doing a ton of collabs with lots and lots of author tubers, so I'm excited for that too.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Sounds like you have a busy month.
Yeah, I do. I really do. All right. What do you say about doing another sprint?
Sure. Are we thinking 20, 25, 30?
We could do a 25. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. How long do you want to go till for the
I
live?
try to go for a 2-hour mark line, but also whenever the 4 sprints ends, because that's normally my average. Sometimes my live streams end before 2 hours. Sometimes my live streams go up to 3 hours.
Wow. Yeah, the
Don't
force
worry, it won't
sounds
be that
good.
long tonight. It'll
No.
be within the 2-hour mark.
Mhm.
So if anybody got any complaints for 25 minutes, please let us know now or complain to us after. Because we'll start writing in 3, 2, 1. Happy writing, everyone! Okay, that was time for our second sprint. How'd everyone do? I managed to figure out how to get the presentation to work properly on StreamYard without picking up the
Good.
entire screen. And now
Yay.
I'm just trying to find books that actually fit the sections for each slide. Which is a lot harder than I thought because I don't really own any self-published authors. Like I own a couple, but not a whole lot. And they're in paperback, and I'm trying to find a hardback now. Like, oh, this would be fun.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm almost done with the presentation.
Which one are you working on? Are you working on the first one for Sunday or the second one for Sunday?
The second one for Sunday. Because it involves a lot more research, so.
That's good.
Yeah. Just want to make sure that I get all the facts straight and everything.
And of course, because it's a new month, has anybody read any books lately? Or have we all just been too busy trying to set the author to virtual retreat and working that we have no time to read?
Well, I read a couple books back in November. I actually have a video coming out on Monday that's recapping the books that I read in November, and it's looking ahead to the books that I want to read in this month. So, yeah, that's gonna come out on Monday. So I'm excited. It's uploading right now. I think it has 9 minutes left. I'm so happy. That's really good, actually. Yeah.
I'm still reading New Moon, the Twilight book series, and audio, and I'm like only 3 to 4 chapters away, and it's like I'm ready to pull out my hair kind of thing. That's how bad it is, but there's gonna be a good rant in it for the book review. And then I'm reading The Worst by Roma Tama. It's a good book. The book wasn't originally in English, so I'm reading the English version, and the author already told me he's not too sure if he'll have book 2 in English because he had a hard time translating it. Which I don't blame him because English is one of the hardest languages to learn. And Lock and Key by Sarah Deshin is another book I'm reading. Still. 3 months.
Oh, cool.
Reading into it.
Cool. Yeah. I was never really much into Sarah Dessin in high school, but I don't know. Is it any good?
No, it's a little too close to home with me with this book, which is why I don't. I'm a little over 50% done reading it, but it's a slow middle. This is my second attempt to try to read it. I didn't get into it the first round. I'm not getting into it in the second round. So it's slow, but if you've been into the foster care system, this book is really close to home. So, for those of you that don't know what Lock and Key is about by Sarah Deshin, is about a 17-year-old girl who has been abandoned by her mom, and now her older sister, who is 10 years older than her, has taken her in, and the little sister's having a hard time adjusting to this new life.
Yeah, that does sound like something that would be pretty rough or sad,
It's a hard topic to talk about because there are kids that have gone through the foster care system. I'm one of them, so this is what I mean by it's a little too close to home. Like the situation is not quite the same, but still the foster care system, the adjustment, wanting to go back to your own life, it's still there. It's that kind of thing.
Yeah.
book
Yeah.
I like the best by Sarah Deshian is Just Listen. Now that one's probably was my favorite book when I was a teenager. Whether I still like it now, it's another question.
Yeah. So do you read like contemporary romance or just like
My
contemporary
preferred
books?
genres to read are horror, dark fantasy, and fantasy, but I am perfectly flexible in reading any type of books.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that's great. I prefer fantasy too. Um, I don't know about dark fantasy, like because I don't think there's anything such as dark fantasy. I mean, like it's all fantasy, and it can just be a little darker than others. I don't know. I don't get like the differentiation that people have between regular fantasy and dark fantasy, even that it's like just a little darker. But like all fantasy comes from a place of darkness. I don't know. That's my beef with
I can
the
see
term
your
dark
point.
fantasy.
Dark fantasy is actually, if I'm understanding it correctly, is something like horror, but people don't want to touch the element of horror, but they still want to give the scare factor and they want the dark factor of it. So they put in
Okay.
the fantasy element, but make it dark. Generosity, the Savior's Champion, is a good example. It is fantasy, but oh, Nelly, it has dark moments, but those dark
Hmm.
moments could almost hit the horror section because she has a few spook factors, make you jump or make you on edge. While horror is just pure tense, scaring you, making you on edge. Dark fantasy has the exact same thing, except for the scare you to death section.
Hmm. Okay. Okay.
It's the best way I can describe it because a lot of people, from what I'm understanding, get horror and dark fantasy mixed up because there's similarities.
Mm-hmm. Right. Right. Well, like horror is typically more set in the quote unquote real world, right?
Yeah,
And fantasy is obviously like either our world with like fantastical elements or just like a completely other world, right?
yeah,
Like that would be the difference, right? Maybe?
something like that.
Yeah, yeah. I don't
If
know. I don't
you're
read a lot of horror. Horror is not it for me. No horror movies, nothing. But like, I don't know. I mean, I do like dark plots in fantasy, just not horror plots. So I guess,
yeah,
yeah.
then you won't like my book that I'm writing or in the self editing because it's a horror
Don't
dark
say
fantasy
that. I
book.
don't know. You don't know that. Honestly, I
Uh,
need to like branch out and read more types of books. So I would love to read anything that you would recommend or anything that you write.
well, I recommend Generosity books. She has pretty good books.
Oh,
My book that I'm working on, Diane Brown's book one, the Spirit Dragon series, has a lot of trigger warnings. So it's only if you can.
mhm.
I only recommend beta reading that one when it's time. If you can handle a lot of the trigger warnings.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I really like the fact that a lot more authors are including trigger warnings in their books and everything. I
Well,
think it's really cool.
we kind of have to now because that's the number one complaint we get.
I mean, I don't think it's a complaint. I think it's totally valid, for readers to ask because, like, you don't know what a reader is going through.
No, and there are authors out there that say, "Oh, trigger warning is a giveaway to the book. The genre should be a giveaway itself." It's like, yes, but if you have a scene that says rape in it, you need to have sexual assault for a trigger warning in a mystery book because it's not going to indicate that.
Yeah, yeah. And I think we're at the point where, like, people are including that more in books too. So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like the trigger warnings I have in my book, like this book contains child abuse, child neglect, sexual assault, drugs use, child slavery, women's slavery, blood, guts, and gore, and killing and swearing.
Mm. Yeah.
Some people are not comfortable swearing, so you gotta add that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. All right.
What book are you working on?
Well, I'm kind of working on two things at the same time. I mean, my NaNoWriMo project from November, it's my first attempt at a YA urban fantasy, which is
Ooh.
pretty cool. Yeah. And then my other, like, completely polished manuscript, I'm going to be working on getting that out and ready to query in January. I just have to do a lot of research this month on querying the project. And that one is my YA fantasy that's about 85,000 words. And it's about a girl whose sister disappears and she has to go find her.
Okay, that's cool. Is that kind of leaning towards the PowerPoint that you're doing on Sunday? Was the
Um,
Kieran?
well, the PowerPoint that for my second presentation, I'm doing it all about queer representation in writing and like the do's and don'ts essentially. And then the first
Okay.
presentation that I'm doing is all about like outlining and figuring out your characters and everything, which will be fun. So yeah.
Cool.
hmm Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, I guess the queer representation one like goes into my books because they're both queer. They both have queer main characters and everything. So, I
But
mean,
that's
yeah,
still good.
yeah. Well, I'm up for another sprint if you are.
Oh yeah. How long are we taking for? 20, 25, 30, Rebel
Hmm.
40?
We could do another 20. Another 20.
A 20?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. If anyone has any complaints about the 20, let us know before or preferably after. Because we'll start writing in 3, 2, 1. Happy writing, everyone!
Woohoo.
And that was time for our third sprint. How do we do? I got all the books I need that will work for the PowerPoint, for the slides. This way people have a visual way. This way they're not just guessing. Because if they're anything like me, a visual learner, they actually need to see the results, not just try to image it in the head.
That's great. I'm almost done with the PowerPoint still. Yeah, I'm just adding in little notes and everything. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm not trying to like cover every single thing, in the PowerPoint because the panel is supposed to only be 1 hour.
I got thinking on. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I didn't say anything. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got thinking on that one too when I was making my PowerPoint, and I noticed that I was up to 13 slides, and it's like, well, okay, I'm gonna be live, not doing a pre-recording like I normally do, and I have no idea how many questions are coming up, but I wanted to add the digital ones, but I was like, no, I better not. If anybody asks us about digital, or I can just go, oh, for bonus information, there's also this company that could do strictly digital. Kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because it is an hour.
Well, I'm sure your panel will be great, though.
Hopefully. I just remembered I need to add something to the description, the links to all the websites, just in case someone wants to check out the websites out. I have all the links.
Oh, well, then why don't we hop into another sprint?
Sure, if you're ready for another one.
Yeah, I think, I want to finish this PowerPoint. I'm on a roll.
Okay, how long are we thinking for?
I don't know. How long do you think?
Well, if we do 15 minutes, then we have roughly 15 minutes for chit-chatting, or we can do a 20-minute one, have 10 minutes for chit-chatting. That depends how long you think you'll be done before you're done your PowerPoint.
Yeah, we could do 20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this is like the 20-minute sprint live stream.
Yeah, and this will be the final sprint, and the last question will come up after the sprint. It just basically asking if you learned something new today. But we'll do that question after the sprint.
Awesome, cool.
So we'll start writing in 3, 2, 1. Happy writing, everyone. Okay, that was time for our final sprint. How did everyone do? I got everything done as far as I know of. I'll probably think of something last minute, probably. Any of
Nice.
that'll ever be.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'm just adding transitions now to the PowerPoint, and I'm super excited. Maybe even more excited about the transitions.
Awesome.
Yeah. They're just really fun.
So have you learned something new today? It is normal to not learn something new. However, the humans should learn. Human race should learn something new at least once a day, whether it's for their own personal learning or knowledge learning. You can even do something really small, like I learned I don't like walking on my feet for 12 hours.
I don't think anybody likes that. Me included. Oh, the worst. I'm like really trying to think. What did I learn today? I learned. What have I? Wow.
The question that normally gets a lot of people stuck on.
Yeah. I bet. I learned how to add in different effects to different slides in Keynote because I thought it would be different, compared to PowerPoint. So, yeah, I learned that.
That's cool. Yeah. And I learned, obviously, how to use StreamYard and PowerPoint together without cutting each other off.
Yay! Yeah, that'll be my next step. All right, nice. And what time is yours tomorrow? Because it's pretty early in the morning, right?
It is 11 a.m., so an hour before my lunch anyway. Well, I will qualify as lunch. The other two virtual retreat don't do their lunch until 1 o'clock, I think it was.
Yeah. Yep.
Although I probably
was at 7 a.m., right?
Oh god, no! Yeah. I'll probably wake up for that time frame because I know that's when the first sprint for the other two virtual retreats starts. We'll see if the body will let me.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not seeing anyone or any comments. Would you like to do your outro or your whatever that thing's called?
Sure. Yeah, my outro. Well, I'm Hayley Haggerty. I have an AuthorTube channel as well. I post writing vlogs and writing videos every week, twice a week in December, and I'm going to be launching a new series where I talk about writing plays.
And like I said, Hayley's accounts and links are all down below, and same with her support. So definitely go check her out, help her out. She's kind, sweet, and an awesome person.
Aw, thanks, Sherri. You are too.
Thank you. And my name is Sherri Turquoise. I do live streams, or trying to do live streams every single day. 3 of those live streams will be reading live streams. And I do write-in tip videos normally on Wednesdays. Non-write-in videos will be every other Friday once I get into schedule for that. And I upload editing vlogs once a week, which, by the way, there won't be an editing vlog next week unless I can manage to squeeze one in. And I will be starting outlining videos either next week or possibly, next week.
Woohoo!
For book 2 of the Horror Dark Fantasy of the Spirit Dragon series.
Yay!
And I also upload bonus videos all the time, so definitely click the notification button to get notified of all the posts. Click the like button, leave a comment. All comments are being reviewed because of inappropriate comments. And follow me on Tumblr, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, Facebook. You can also find me on Discord. If you wish to be a co-host, come message me on one of those accounts. Friendly message, please, not inappropriate. Cannot say that one enough. That is it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. And remember, stay true to yourself and stay unique. Bye.